you know what today is? Today I'm gonna go see Spider-Man Far From Home. I expect this movie to be pretty good because Mysterio's coming out, and Mysterio's actually a villain I actually liked. I never thought I would ever see him. His everything in the video games and in comics kind of didn't seem like the way he was ever gonna be in a movie. It's pretty dope that he's actually coming in a movie and they actually have the fishbowl and everything. Like, that's so dope. I believe it's gonna be pretty good because this is the last movie in the Infinity Saga, meaning everything that has to do with Thanos getting the 6 stones and all that. This is the last movie that's part of that. This is the end of Phase 4 for Marvel, and there's a reason why they picked this movie to be the last one after everything that has happened in Endgame. It could have just ended with Endgame. That would have been a perfect ending. But no, they're ending it with this one. So they must have something pretty good coming out. Something really good planned. I just hope this movie's going to be the best Spider-Man movie, since it is going to be the last one. Spider-Man 2 is still my favorite one. Then Spider-Man Homecoming. But yeah, hopefully they do this movie good. Because Spider-Man Homecoming, they actually did a villain that I didn't like at all, the Vulture, and they totally switched him up and they made him the second best villain to come out in the Spider-Man movie. Amazing, Michael Keaton, everything he did, his whole portrayal of the Vulture was so dope, and yeah, I hope this movie goes amazing. Like that's all. I just have high hopes for this movie. I really do. Since why didn't it end the Infinity Saga or Phase 4 of Marvel with Endgame? They could have just started this one off and have this one be the main one to start the rest, but no, they're ending it with this one. So they must be doing something big. It's crazy. It's just crazy. But yeah, I'll let you guys know in a couple hours. I'm gonna go see in about 3 hours. I'm gonna go see Spider-Man Far From Home. We'll see how it goes. Later. Sup, guys? I just came back from watching Spider-Man Far From Home, and this movie was amazing. Was it better than Homecoming? It was, by a little, but this movie was really good. This movie was really good. It does take on the emotional part of Tony Stark dying, and then what he did so Peter Parker could come back, and then basically everything he did for Peter Parker, everything he led for Peter Parker, and then just everything on from that. Spider-Man just doesn't want to be a superhero at this time. At this time, he just wants to take a break after going everything that he did through Avengers Infinity War and Endgame. He's just tired of it, and he's really exhausted of everything that happened in Endgame, and he just wants to take a break and go on a trip and be with his girl. Oh, with MJ, Zendaya. That's all he wants to do. That's basically his motive throughout the whole movie, that he just wants to relax, just get away from the superhero stuff, and then just be a kid, just be a high schooler. That's basically what he wants to do. But other people have other plans, and then that's when everyone else comes in. I'm not going to try to spoil the movie as much. Now I'm going to do a spoiler review, but right now it's just going to be a movie review. Basically, how they did everything for me, it was so amazing. The Mysterio parts, every time Mysterio came out, and then there was a certain part that he would mess. So some things that Mysterio would do, and I'm going to talk about it in the spoilers. I'll try not to talk about as much as here. Those parts in Mysterio were so dope. They were one of the best scenes I've seen in the Spider-Man movie. Or in any superhero movie. In the Spider-Man movie. In the Spider-Man movie, those were one of the best scenes that I've seen someone do to Spider-Man. I don't want to spoil the movie, of course. But yeah, the movie was so dope. Mysterio was dope. Nick Fury and everyone else that comes into play. It just goes directly with the story on how the story is supposed to be. It was just Nick Fury wants Spider-Man, and then Spider-Man doesn't want Nick Fury, and then Mysterio comes along, and then everything comes together. It's just really cool. But yeah, there's not much I could really say about this movie other than say how good it was. For me, it had some of the best fighting scenes. I wouldn't want to say fighting scenes, but fighting scenes of any Spider-Man movie that has come out. even though he doesn't fight. It's weird. I really do not want to spoil the movie, but yeah, like the scenes of Spider-Man being Spider-Man, going around fighting, doing this and that. These have the best scenes in all the Spider-Man movies. It really does. But I really can't say anything because I'm gonna spoil the movie. I'm gonna make another spoiler review. I really want to see that one. If you've seen the movie, I'm gonna make the other one. I'm gonna put it after a link for the other movie and this one. But yeah, this movie is just so good. Of the way they took Spider Man, of the way he just wants to or Peter Parker just wants to not be Spider Man right now, but the world doesn't allow him to do that. But yeah, this everything the high schoolers were really funny. The high schoolers were funny. The teachers were funny, like always. Uh, Shield, Mysterio, everyone was so good in this movie. I just can't say anything because basically everything you see in the trailers. If I say one thing that just kind of goes off away from what the trailers are, that's it. It's a spoiler. Like it spoils the whole movie. It really does, and I really don't want to do that for you guys. This is just a review of what I think the movie, how it was, and all that. And the movie was just so good. It's better than Homecoming. I don't know. I might have to see all of the Spider-Mans in order for me to say it's the best Spider-Man movie that has come out. But I'm telling you, I can't say anything because I'm gonna spoil. Anything I say is gonna be a spoiler. So just leave it at that. This movie is a 10 out of 10 for me. Not 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. There's some things that kind of threw me off a bit, and I'll tell you guys in the spoilers. But yeah, this movie is a 9 out of 10 for me. One of the best Spider-Man sequences, stuff you will be able to get to see. There's really nothing else I could say. But yeah, definitely go see this movie. If you're trying to go get away and then just want to see a good Spider-Man movie and then just see a bunch of action. The movie starts off a bit slow in the beginning. Towards the end, that's it. This movie takes off. So yeah, make sure you go see Spider-Man Far From Home. It's definitely a movie I would pay go see IMAX. That way you just get into the movie or Dolby Cinema, whichever you want, or you don't want to waste that money, just watch it regular. It don't matter. But definitely go see this movie. Make another video for the spoilers, and hope to see you guys there. Later.